Hi, and welcome to Remy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an AI-powered social media scheduler that companies would normally pay a few $100 a month for. The first thing we need to do is tell Remy what kind of agent we'd like to build. Click on the chat box at the bottom of your screen, and then hold down the backtick key on your keyboard. That's the key to the left of the one key, and then speak into your microphone. Build me a social media scheduler with a content calendar, multi-platform publishing, and a unified inbox for comments and DMs. Think a lightweight version of Buffer, Hootsuite, or Sprout Social. Remy will take your request and may ask some clarifying questions. Once we've answered all the questions, it will begin writing our proposal. And so you can see Remy has built out our proposal. Just make sure you read through the entire proposal. If you'd like to make edits to the proposal, you can always chat with the Remy agent on the left-hand side. And when you're ready, you can simply click on Start Building. At this point, if you'd like, you can watch the Remy agent work with its various sub-agents, but the agent will work whether the tab is open or not. And the initial build takes several minutes. So if you need to go grab a coffee or you need to work on something else, you can feel free to do so. Okay, so Remy has finished building our app, and now we can test it and make edits to it. You'll find the agent on the left-hand side and a preview of your app on the right-hand side. Let's go ahead and open up this app in a new tab so that we can see it in full screen. And you can see that Remy built this app with accounts and a full authentication flow. We can test out the flow by adding our own email or by clicking on the button at the bottom right to use the Remy test email. Now, when you use the Remy test email, the code is 123456, but usually it gets filled in automatically like you just saw. And now we are in the main screen of our application. And if we look, we can see that this looks just like a social media scheduler. So we can say, hello, this is a post, and we can choose where we'd like to post it to. Now, obviously, we have not connected any of our own accounts, and you can see that Remy has pre-filled the application with some data and created a bunch of synthetic data so that we can preview the app in a non-empty state. It's a pretty basic social media scheduler app. It has this composer here. It has a content calendar with some pre-filled data. It has a media library of some assets. It has this accounts page. And Remy also researched the best way to connect all of our social media accounts. So rather than building out all of these individual connections, which will require us as the builder to sign up for all these services, it found a social media posting API called Outstand, where it asks us to sign up for this service, get an API key, and then plug in our API key. So let's add a feature to our application. Just like before, we're going to click into the agent and specifically the chat box here at the bottom left, and we'll use the backtick key to speak directly to Remy. Create an approval workflow where drafts move from review to approved to scheduled with internal comments on each draft and a separate view for clients or stakeholders to approve or request changes without editing access. And just like with the initial build, for new features, Remy will write a proposal and we'll need to read and approve that proposal. So just make sure you read through it. You can make changes on the left-hand side here just by chatting with Remy. And when you're ready, click on the approve button. Okay, Remy has finished building out this feature, so let's go ahead and check it out. If we open this up in full screen, we can now see that there is this review queue. And when we click on the review queue, you'll see that there are posts requiring approval. We can click on the post itself, check it out, and when we're ready, we can simply click on the approve button. And now this post is approved and in our calendar here. So in addition to building out regular features, we can also build AI-powered features in our applications because the Remy platform allows us to leverage over 200 different AI models in all of our applications. Let's go ahead and add some AI functionality to our app. Create an AI content generator where a user describes a topic or goal, and the AI drafts a full post with caption, hashtags, and image suggestions tailored to the tone and format of each platform they want to post to. Okay, so Remy finished building our AI-powered feature. Let's go ahead and take a look in a full screen. And you can see here that in the composer, we now have this option to draft with AI. So we can go ahead and click on that. It will give us some suggestions based on our brand. We can choose what platform we want to post to. And we can also just write in our own prompt for what we want the post to be about. Let's go ahead and use a suggestion, and we will go ahead and generate the drafts. And now the drafts are available. You can see a preview of our posts here on the right-hand side. And the other thing that's really cool is we have an AI feature that allows us to generate images or videos with AI. So we can go ahead and we click on the sparkle icon. We can then see that we can choose to generate an image or generate a video. Depending on what we want to generate, we simply click on the button and generate it. So I'm going to go ahead and generate the image. And so now we can see that we have an image generated and we can choose to post this to Instagram. We can also do the same thing with all of these other platforms if we'd like, or we can also simply use the same image that we just generated. So in addition to creating features based on our own requests, Remy also generates a fully featured roadmap inside of the spec tab under the roadmap section. And all of these features are fully spec'd out, meaning that we can take a look and click on one of the features and see the spec itself. We can make adjustments to the spec directly, or we can chat with Remy to make adjustments to the spec. And when we're ready, we can simply click on the build button. So let's go ahead and build this unified inbox. Okay, Remy finished building out this feature, so let's go ahead and check it out. If we open it up in full screen, we can now see that we have this inbox tab, and this brings in messages from all of our various social platforms. So we can take a look at what our messages are and who has replied, and this is active for our entire team. So our entire team can see which one has been open, which one has been responded to. And the app is looking great. So let's go ahead and publish our app by clicking on the publish button at the top right. Once it's published, we get a live link. You can see it right here. It's kind of an ugly link, but we can change this later. For now, let's go ahead and open this up in a new tab. Now this is the first production build, so we actually need to create an account. And once we get to the main app page, you'll notice that it is in an empty state. Unlike our testing link, we don't have any accounts currently connected. We'll need to go into our accounts tab and click here to connect an account. At that point, we can begin composing new social media posts, building our content calendar, and replying to all of the messages in our inbox. Now that our application is live, we can monitor it from the app's management dashboard, which we can access by clicking on the back button at the top left of our editor screen. And from here, we can access all kinds of awesome features like our site analytics, which tracks unique visitors, live visitors. You can see our top pages, our top sources, visitor locations, top countries, and if we are tracking things with UTM tags, it will track those in this dashboard as well. We can also see our performance analytics, where we can track all of our app's background operations. That includes things like the latency, the throughput of all of the requests coming through, the error rate and any crashes, as well as all of the methods used to make our app run. And the best part about this is Remy gets access to all of this information. So if for any reason you see an elevated error rate, you can simply tell Remy, we have an elevated error rate. Remy will go in and investigate the issue and solve it automatically. We also have the usage and cost tab, which will tell us how much it costs to build our application, as well as how much it costs to actively run our application. There's also the issues tab, where we can report bugs manually by using this new issue button, or we can build in a feature where users can report issues on our application, and those issues get tracked here. And then we can have Remy go through automatically and resolve each of these issues by going into settings and then clicking on auto triage new bug reports. We also get access to our production database. This is where we can see all of the data that is stored in our application. So here you can see that there are 9 tables, all storing different kinds of data. And we get access to this deployments tab, which will show us all of the recent deployments and previous releases of our application. Now this is the first deployment, but every time you publish, it creates a new deployment. And if for any reason you need to revert back to a previous version of your application, you can do so from this tab. And traditionally, in order to get access to features like this, you'd have to go to expensive third-party services and build them in yourself. But because we built this on Remy, it's built into every single application. The management screen also has other interfaces that let us change our app domain name, or utilize webhooks, or create scheduled jobs, or store secrets like API keys from third-party services. We also get access to our entire code-based repository, and we can even export that if we wanted to. You can also manage all of your users, and you get this full audit log that shows all of the activity that's going on in your application. And this is really important for compliance if you're trying to run this application inside of an enterprise. The last thing to note is that we also get this pitch deck. And this pitch deck is something that we can share by clicking on the share button at the bottom right. And it's a really useful way to communicate our app internally to our team or externally to our customers. It has a bunch of nice looking slides that describe what the app is, what it does, and who it's for. And if at any time we want to make edits to the application, we can always go to our editor by clicking on the edit button at the top right of the screen. So to summarize, we worked with Remy to build an AI-powered social media post scheduler. It has a bunch of awesome features like a shared inbox where we can track all of the messages coming in across all of our platforms, and even has an AI-powered drafting mode where we can draft both the text and the image or video in our posts. And it doesn't stop there. The app is live, it has its own link, it's being monitored, and it's ready for the next feature whenever we have a new idea to build. If you'd like to learn more about Remy, please join our community. That's community.madewithremy.com. It's a great place to get help and support, submit your own feature requests, or just talk about Remy and share the things that you're building. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.